All right, Horizon, we're here with Damon Davis. Damon Davis is a father of one of our students here at Horizon, and he's also a military member, a former military member. He was in the Navy, and I'm going to let him talk a little bit about, I guess, originally, where are you from?
Fort Gaines, Georgia.
Okay.
A little small town in Georgia, and down in the corner of Georgia, right next to the Chattahoochee River.
Okay. And what led you to joining the Navy?
There wasn't a whole lot of options coming from a little small place like that, and I felt the Navy was like the best thing for me. I just wanted to experience the military and get to see what they had to offer, and besides, the recruiter made it seem so sweet.
Okay. And what was it about the military that you enjoyed? What was it about, like you were talking earlier about the discipline and structure? Why was that good?
Well, you get to you meet so many people from so many places, and everybody comes together with different the mindsets, but the military brings you all together with one mindset, and we all work together and become one. And that's kind of what basic training does for you, and just it gives you structure to become a better person in life.
Okay. All right. And tell us a little bit about what you did. What did you actually do in the military? What was your role?
I was actually a supply clerk. So basically, if you needed anything from boots to paint to jackets to just whatever was needed, you would have to come through me in the military. So, I mean, it was just supply. I was in charge of $450,000 worth of product. It was a everyday job. Inventory, being there, accountability, it was strong.
And where did you go in the military? How long were you in the military?
I served 9 years in the military on board the USS Carl Vinson, an aircraft carrier out of Alameda, California. And we was fortunate enough to go to Hawaii, Japan, Singapore, Australia. That's about it. You know, off the coast of Alaska, we drove around a lot of places and did a lot of missions, but Persian Gulf, I was in the Persian Gulf 3 times. So it was hectic, but it was fun.
Afghanistan, you mean?
I did Afghanistan twice.
All right. Anywhere else in the world?
No, that's it.
Okay. Well, that's a lot. That's a lot. And then after the military, what do you think about the experience? Like, kind of looking back on the military, what do you take out of it?
It opens a lot of doors to doing a lot of things in life. You just have to be think about it, be positive, and decide what you really want to do in life, because the military is a great guidance. It's a great pathway to get into doing something good in life, because a lot of people respect that background.
All right. And then our final note is, I guess you're not rooting for the Seahawks this weekend. So this game would have already happened, and he's wearing a Ray Lewis jersey. So that's the Baltimore Ravens, if you guys didn't know. And the Baltimore Ravens play the Seattle Seahawks. So let's just see if you're correct. Give me a quick prediction for the game. I know the game's in Baltimore. Who's going to win the game?
28-14 Baltimore.
Ooh, okay. Let's see if Damon is correct with that score. Thanks so much, Damon. Appreciate it.
Go Ravens.
No. All right, Horizon, I am here with Nate Schoof, who is the father of Sachi, who happens to be hanging out with us today, and Axie and Shantina, and he served in the Navy. So I brought him in to talk about his experience with us today. So can you tell us why you joined the Navy?
So I joined the Navy because of the fact that I watched the movie Top Gun. and my dad was already in the Navy. I did it as a surprise to my dad. He was not even aware that I joined the Navy. I called him up later, and I was originally signed in as a CTR, which is a crypto radioman,
Okay.
where I would be able to listen to radio conversations throughout the world.
Okay.
But unfortunately, I broke my foot 2 days before I was supposed to leave for boot camp and lost those orders, so I ended up going in as an aviation electrician. And that's what I've been doing for the last 32 years.
Okay. So where did you happen to go in the Navy when you were in the Navy?
So I did boot camp in Chicago. At what we call Great Mistakes, or Great Lakes is actually the name of it.
Okay.
Then I went to Millington, Tennessee for my A school.
Okay.
And learned a year and a half worth of technologically sound stuff in about 6.5 months.
Okay.
And then from there I went to NAS Whidbey Island. Which is right up here in the Northwest. We were attached to VA 165, which is a seagoing outfit, and we went on 3 Westpac cruises in that time.
Tell us where you went.
So we ended up going from Whidbey Island to San Diego. From San Diego, we went to Hong Kong, Singapore, we're in Saudi Arabia, Jebel Ali in Saudi Arabia, Bahrain in Saudi Arabia. We also went to Thailand, and then we went to Hawaii and then back to San Diego.
Okay. So what was your best experience? What was the one thing that you take away that you got the most out of the Navy?
I'd have to say the electronic background that I learned. I mean, I learned a year and a half worth of stuff in 6.5 months, and I've been able to use that knowledge for the last 32 years working on airplanes. That's what I still currently do. So.
Okay. And would you tell kids to go into the military? Why should kids think about going into the military?
Well, the biggest thing about the military is you don't get paid a whole lot of money, but they do put you up in housing or the barracks. Which you get your room provided for you. You have a roof over your head. You always have food in your mouth. So it's good for that. You don't have to pay for that food unless you go off base or go to like McDonald's or whatever else, but that's on your dime. But the biggest thing that I got out of the military was I got $50,200 to go to college on. Which I was able to get a computer-aided drafting degree from ITT Technical Institute. Military can teach you a wide variety of things, and then you can use those things to further your life in the future.
All right. All right. Who's your favorite character in Top Gun?
Probably Iceman.
This is Mr. Loftus, and I'm here with another parent, and I'll let you introduce yourself real quick.
Hey there, my name's Aaron. I was a soldier in the U.S. Army. I was a medic. I joined the Army because I was a foster child growing up, didn't have any family or support system, and the Army gave me an opportunity to learn valuable life skills, discipline, and gave me a great opportunity to go to college. And I went to the American South for training, South Carolina and Texas. Ended up going all the way to the Middle East, Iraq and Afghanistan, where I saved people's lives. Like I said, I was a medic, so it's like being a paramedic here, stateside.
Okay.
And after I got out, I was able to go to college and find some good work. And I have an awesome family here and 2 boys. I live in Finland. Yeah.
All right. Thanks so much. Is there anything else, any takeaways that you have, or anything else that you want to tell us about the experience?
Well, the military is it's a very difficult and structured environment. It really makes you think and be disciplined mentally and physically. And great skills that are transferable to different applications, whether you want to be a teacher, firefighter, whatever. It's a great foundation.
All right. Thanks so much. Hello, Horizon. This is Mr. Loftus, and I'm with one of our 2nd graders. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi, Horizon.
Hi, Horizon.
So Shantina has written a letter to her dad. Like this out, Miss Truax's class is writing letters to veterans, and in some cases, veterans that they know really well. Do you know the veteran that you wrote to really well? Do you know the veteran that you wrote to really well?
Yeah.
Who is it?
My papa.
Your papa. Okay. Can you read what you wrote to your papa with a big, loud voice, Shantina?
I don't know.
You got this. Just read what it says.
What's your YouTube channel called?
Okay, ready? Okay.
Dear Dad, I love you and thank you for being a veteran and serving our country. I love you, Dad.
All right. Thanks, Shantina. Is there anything else that you want to especially say to your father, your pops?
I love you.
Okay. Anything that you want to say to the veterans and specifically?
Thank you for serving the country.
All right. Thank you, Shantina, for doing this interview.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. How the people be like, yeah. Yeah. How the people be like, who that? And they ain't know how I do that. Make a play on David Blaine the way I do that. They like, scream. But you about to bring the crew back. Yeah. How the people be like, who that? And they ain't know how I do that. Make a play on David Blaine the way I do that. They like, scream. But you about to bring the crew back. Yeah, pull the Porsche up behind him. And my dog, he the driver. Never lost control, these balls out vagina. Ballin', I'm in between the sorta kinda. Made that call and now my dog gon' start a fire. I like, and all them laws calling sirens. Buildings falling, yeah, it's all modifying. I'ma Stand tall, cause I'm a dog, I'm a lion, I'm that boy, I need 100 million more. I'm framing, I'm like, who that? Say it wrong, you gotta prove that. It's just me Hussein, exclusive, and that new J. It's just me and Fitz, a very risky Q. Ain't no holding time, motherfucking crew. Damn, bitch, it be like, who that? And I ain't my how I do that. Make a play on David Blaine, the way I do that, they like, scream. Boy, you about to bring the crew back? Shit, all these niggas be like, who that? And I ain't my how I do that. Make a play on David Blaine, the way I do that, they like, scream. Boy, you about to bring the crew back? Yeah, yeah. I in Florida, bumping coil my little water, copy quarter, said smoking, trying to tour my little nigga, what's up? I be strolling, dropping order, smoke the pike, and got an order, throw it back for my little soldier, real nigga, what's up? That my nigga, my round. Yeah, and rest in peace to all my niggas that ground. Put 'em on the shit that we like, had to party with the liquor and ice, in the club with the snub behind them flickering lights, yeah. Look at my life and take some different advice. Walk the Christ, bitch, people be like, I bet you people be like, who that? And they ask me how I do that. Make a play on David Blaine, the way I do that, they like, scream. Boy, you about to bring the crew back?